Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Thomas Kerr. I make hiking content all around New England. Today I am bringing you 5 hiking tips that will help you stay warmer and have a more fun hiking experience during the winter. Let's go. Tip number 1. While hiking in the winter, you may encounter the problem of your water freezing. Now, it can be very difficult to try to use like a Camelback or something like that. I usually don't mess with those, although there are ways to keep those from freezing. Usually I just go with a standard Nalgene bottle. Now I have an insulated sleeve for it, which does the job pretty good. But if you don't have a sleeve, or if the day is extra cold, what you can actually do is flip your water bottle upside down and you put it in. That way the water is freezing from the bottom down instead of from the top, and your lid won't freeze shut. Okay, this next point may be obvious, but to some it might not be, and that's to start small. If you want to start climbing 4,000 footers in the winter, don't start with a 4,000 footer. Work your way up. Start with what you're comfortable with. Maybe it's a flat trail, that's fine. Get used to snowshoes if you're gonna be using snowshoes, or spikes if you're gonna be using spikes. Test out the gear you have. Also, if you get new gear, don't go test it on a crazy hike. Test it on a smaller hike, unless it's something that's not crucial to your hiking experience. But if it's a new pair of snowshoes or maybe new hiking boots, make sure to try them out on a smaller trail before you take them out in the backcountry. Tip number 3, bring a seat. When you get to the summit, it is much nicer to have something to sit on that is not the cold snow and ice, because we want to keep the moisture off of us so we don't get cold for the rest of our hike. I personally have a foam sit pad that I use. I got on Amazon for like $2. Thermarest makes their own version, but it's much more expensive. You could even just bring a garbage bag. I've done this before. It keeps the moisture off of you and does the job, and doesn't add any weight to your bag. Don't be cold, bring a seat. Tip number 4, dress in layers. When you dress in layers, this is going to help you regulate your body temperature, which will be important for the next step. After my base layers, I usually throw on a thin sun hoodie. Then I add on my fleece, my down puff, and if the weather is bad or it's really windy, I throw on my shell. Tip number 5, and this one kind of goes hand in hand with tip number 4, and that's to take your layers off. Don't sweat. Sweating in the winter can be dangerous. You may think it's good because, wow, I'm hot, I'm too warm, that's great. I'm not going to be cold. Well, when you stop to take a break, you get up on the summit or you get up on a ridge and the wind is blowing, that sweat is going to make you very cold, and it can get dangerous very fast. So it's important to stop when you're getting warmed up, shed those layers that you put on, and stay just on that fine line of cool but not too cold, but not too warm either. Well, there you go, guys. That's 5 tips for hiking in the winter. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below. Comment what tip you learned today that you hadn't thought of before. And if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, let me know. Till next time, stay inspired, stay creative, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.